wonder how you missed a shot even though you perfectly moved your screen? This video I'll help you get the best aim in COD Mobile, so you don't miss again. Let's start with knowing the right time to take the shot. Here is what I mean. Take a look at these two videos. It is clear that both of them scope at the same time, but the right one takes the shot much faster than the left one, meaning that you can actually take the shot even if the scope is not fully shown yet. Doing this will not affect the damage of your gun but instead give you a faster killing time to the enemy. Here is the best way to do it. You can first practice the time of how much aiming time is required when scoping to the enemy. Keep in mind that different gunsmith requires different aiming time towards any gun, which is why you need to have great muscle memory in knowing how much time it takes for you to scope and shoot. Also remember that you should take out your scope after shooting to maximize your outside view. When you finally get the hang of it, you can start mastering it by practicing killing an enemy while moving, taking into account that you need to place your crosshair near the head. You probably might miss even if you know you aimed perfectly. That just means you are lagging. To reduce your lag, just lower your graphics. Let's proceed with the sensitivity while scoping. It is important to get the right sensitivity for moving your scope. Having it slowed could make it harder for you to kill an enemy while moving, while having it fast makes you have a hard time focusing on the enemy. So, my best recommendation for the perfect scoping sensitivity is to put it on 85, while for the firing sensitivity, I recommend putting it on 130. Firing sensitivity when you are firing, and having his consistent is very needed in ranked matches. You should use this sensitivity since based on my experience this is the sensitivity that made my aim better. Now, different scopes require different movements. For players that use a slow scope, you should not rush the enemies but rather try killing them from longer distances. On the other hand, for fast scope users, you need to learn how to get fast movements or how to flick to an enemy whenever you see one. This is why the scope and shoot from earlier is important to understand. Movements like dolphin jumping that take time to master would be essential to fast scoping to an enemy because this makes you gain an advantage in 1v1 gunfights. Next would be knowing where to expect enemies. Obviously, it is crucial for you to know where the enemies are. Like, what's the point of having good aim if you don't know where they are at? Meaning that you need to know the map you are playing at. So, familiarize yourself with the surroundings of the map, so that you know where to scope and where enemies usually appear in the common areas of the map. That's why you also need to pre-aim. When pre-aiming, always make it a little bit higher than your usual crosshair placement so that you don't have to change your focus that much. When an enemy suddenly appears, this makes your aim more stable and focused on the top part of their body. Having a good aim is nice, but if you want to get the best settings that you should turn on in COD Mobile, click this video. Thanks.